What's up, everybody? It's Dan from Primal for Life, and I'm making orange pecan chicken skillet out of the 500 Paleo Recipes cookbook. This is a great book that Dana Carpenter offers, and you can get this through julianbakery.com/paleo. So we're making a couple substitutions here. I don't have cauliflower on hand, but I do have paleo rice. So because she wants to take the cauliflower and shred it up in a food processor and make a rice out of it, we're just going to simply use paleo rice, and it's got 0 carbs, 0 calories, and very easy to make as well. So we are going to start toasting up some pecans and some paleo butter right here. I'm going to toss them in my skillet right there, and once those are done, we're going to start getting everything else going that I've prepped up here. So I have a pound of chicken, I have half a red bell pepper, half an onion, half an orange, I got a lemon, some parsley, about a 1/4 cup chopped up, 2 tablespoons of chicken broth, along with some salt and pepper, and that's not any regular salt, that is some Sunfood Superfood Fine Himalayan Crystal Salt, which actually is very nutritious, tasty, and you can get this through julianbakery.com in their paleo section as well. This provides you with 84 trace minerals and totally blows traditional table salt out of the water. So let's start cooking up some paleo butter in our pan. I just had this warming up right there, and get our pecans going. So the paleo butter is actually super healthy, super delicious, and provides you with vitamins A, D, and K2, along with conjugated linoleic acid. It's all good stuff, and it's also made from grass-fed cows, if you didn't know that. So you can get that through Julian Bakery in their paleo section as well, right along with your paleo wraps, your paleo bread, and all the other products we've already discussed. So let's get those pecans toasted up a little bit, and we'll be right back. So while this is on a medium-high heat, they're starting to brown up, and then we're going to put them aside in a little dish or bowl. Okay, now that we've got our pecans all toasted up, I added some more paleo butter to the pan, got another tablespoon in there, and we are putting the chicken in. Booyah! So we're going to cook this up. On medium-high. Meanwhile, I have my water boiling right there for some paleo rice. They cook up in a minute. You just take them out of the bag, rinse them off, pop them in there for just a minute, and then you can rinse them and they're done. So we're going to let this sit for a few, and we'll be right back. I've already turned the chicken over a little bit, and I'm going to get the paleo rice cooking. Boom. So we'll let this sit for a minute or two and boil, and then restrain. We'll be right back. So it's been about 2 minutes now. I'm going to kill it, and it's no big deal if you overdo it. Actually, I need 2 hands for this. I got my strainer. I'm going to pour this in and set this aside. Probably rinse it off and set it aside. Meanwhile, our chicken is almost done. You want to cook this until all the pink is just about gone. I see a little bit over there. I'm going to cook that up and then set it aside and go to the next step, which is melting more paleo butter, another tablespoon, and cooking up our veggies. Alright, chicken set aside, and melted up some more paleo butter, and in go the veggies. I'm going to save the parsley for later. Alright, once the onions are translucent, we're going to add in the chicken once again. As well as our lemon juice. And I'm actually going to zest in some of the lemon too, since I love it. Squeeze in that orange. And zest it. Alright, now we're going to add in our paleo rice, which is actually loaded with fiber. It'll keep you fuller longer. And once again, it's basically 0 calorie, 0 carb, and easy to work with. I just added some of that Himalayan salt from Sun Foods Superfoods and some black pepper. And finally, our chicken broth. We're going to stir everything up really well. Add in your parsley. And pecans. And finally, I'm going to allow this to just simmer a little bit, get rid of some of the juices, and finish off that chicken nicely. And then we are going to put these in a paleo wrap, the ultimate wrap from Julian Bakery. It has a nice light coconut taste, just 70 calories per wrap, and only 4 net carbs too. Made from organic coconut meat and coconut water. GMO free, soy free, dairy free, gluten free. It's the only way to wrap. So we'll be right back. Okay, so our orange pecan chicken skillet is all set. Got some paleo wraps laid out. Remember, you can get the wraps, the paleo butter, the paleo rice, and that salt all through julianbakery.com/paleo. And I just gave this a quick sample, as every chef should try their food before they serve it. And it is delicious. So make sure you go to julianbakery.com/paleo for the wraps, paleo butter, paleo rice, and that 500 paleo recipes cookbook from Dana Carpenter. This is the book that we use to make our paleo ketchup, paleo mayo, all those special sauces. And she's come up with a ton of interesting and very tasty meals. So why don't you give it a shot? And this is Dan from Primal for Life. I hope you enjoy this meal.